All right, guys, there it is. We just signed another client for $2,000 reoccurring. These are new clients for my digital marketing agency, guys. I'm super excited to share this live sales call with you guys so that you guys can listen in on how I've been able to close this call over our one. It was a one call close, right, guys? So that's what I've been teaching. I do one call closes. I don't do two, three calls, follow-up emails, and things like that. Rarely do I do that, but most of the time we sign on a majority of our clients through a one call close. So you're gonna be able to listen on this whole entire conversation with me and this prospect, and eventually they decided to sign on the very next day. So hopefully you guys enjoy the live sales call, and if you guys do, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to um, see more content like this, give it a big thumbs up, comment, let me know your guys thoughts in the comment section so we can boost this video and for the YouTube algorithms and things like that, so that more people can see this really cool live sales call for SMA digital marketing agency owners out there. This one's for you guys. Enjoy. All right, guys. So in this video, I'm going to be jumping on a sales call with a personal injury attorney. He's located out in Los Angeles, I believe in like the Beverly Hills area. I'm not really entirely sure, but I know he's in the Los Angeles area. So today we're going to be hopping on a sales call. You guys are going to be listening on live sales call, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can close the deal, right? Um, I'm not a great closer or anything, so just to let you guys know ahead of time. I'm not, a salesperson or anything like that, but let's go ahead and give it a try. So let's see here. He's scheduled. Let's do it. I'm super excited, and I'll put on speaker for you guys to listen to.
Hey Jordan, how are you today?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Just give me a moment here. Let me add Attorney Ramsey to the line, and I'll be right with you.
Okay, sounds good. See how it goes. Attorney Ramsey.
All right, Jordan. I've got Attorney Ramsey on the line as well with us.
Awesome. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's a little quiet on your end.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you good now.
All right.
Awesome. Where are you guys calling from today?
I'm calling remote from my house, and Amir's at the office with the rest of the staff. Yeah, so we're located in Hollywood, but we service a majority of Southern California and all of California as well.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm not too far away. I'm here in Orange County.
Yeah, I saw the 714. I was like, oh, very cool.
Yeah. Awesome. So what made you guys want to hop on a call with me today?
Just wanted to know lead pricing.
You guys wanted to know about lead pricing?
Correct. Is that what you do?
Yeah, so did you get a chance to watch the video on my website at all?
I did. It was probably 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, or something. About 2 weeks ago, correct.
2 weeks ago. Okay, and did you get to like watch a majority of that video? How much of that video did you get to watch?
Probably. Yeah, it was. I fast forwarded because I didn't have a lot of time. I fast forwarded through.
Okay. No worries. So you kind of like have an idea of pretty much like what we do, as far as like what we do and things like that, right?
You guys generate leads for personal injury auto accident cases, right?
Yeah, yep, exactly. So we pretty much generate exclusive phone call leads that are transferred to you in real time, and things like that. But I wanted to kind of get to know, you and your company a little bit more as far as like what you guys are doing, as far as like marketing and things like that. What are you guys doing on your end to generate phone calls for your business?
Really started that with. So we haven't done much. The Yelp is not really helping out. That's why we're reaching out to you.
Okay, so you guys have only done Yelp. Have you guys done anything else?
Yeah, we did a couple of other companies in the past, but they didn't pan out. We didn't get really good leads. So what happened was that we did sign up with Nolo, and Nolo basically lets you kind of like throws the lead in the air, and 3 or 4 attorneys try to grab it.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't we and there had some glitches with their app, and
Oh, Jesus.
they were just not there. They were horrible.
Yeah, no, I totally understand where you guys are coming from because we work with attorneys all throughout the US, all types of attorneys, and I hear the same thing over and over again. Work with previous marketing companies, done Avo, Nolo, different other websites where you have to like fight over leads and things like that. So that's not what we do on our end. We, like I said, we work exclusively with one attorney per area. We set up our proven system that we've tested over the years and things like that. So um, all the leads that come to you are transferred in real time. It's not any type of shared leads or anything like that. So they're exclusively yours. As far as like lead quality and things like that, can you kind of talk to me more about that? As far as like lead quality, you said they were bad or something. Why were they bad?
Just because we didn't have access to them, and we had to share them with 2 or 3 other law firms, and it was a matter of who got to them first. And by the time we got to them, weeks later, it would be old or stale, or sometimes the case wasn't good.
Right, right.
So my understanding is you guys audit those out and give us good fresh leads, correct?
Yeah, so like I said, we all the leads that we bring you are all exclusive. You're not fighting over anybody, because the leads they call you directly, so you'll be speaking to them directly in real time. And then as far as like refreshing like the leads and keeping them as making sure that they're good quality, um, it's all a part of a part of our system that we set up. So we set it up the right way so that your leads, the lead quality improves over time. But you should see good leads right away, and then from there we just improve it over time as well, as far as like lead quality.
Mm. And how does that work? How do you send a lead? How does it come automatically to us? I don't remember seeing that in your video.
Yeah, no worries. I'm here to answer your questions if anything and get you all caught up. So how it works is we use a unique call tracking system, and the leads they call that tracking number that then gets transferred directly to your office or whatever your intake phone number is. Um, Not only that, you have full access to the unique call tracking dashboard. You'll be able to log in, see exactly all the leads that has called in, how many leads that we brought you guys, and then you also be able to listen back on the recordings as well. So that's pretty much how it works. Is the leads they call the tracking number. That tracking number then for directs that call straight to you, for you to talk to them.
I see. Is it like a specific website you guys are on?
Um, Say that again.
Are you guys getting these leads from a website? Is it your own website?
So we actually build you your own system. Everything that the whole marketing campaign, we build it for you. And what happens is that we build a high converting landing page. Now we build the landing page for you. The leads they click on your ad, they get to the landing page, and then they call that tracking number on the landing page that we built for you. And then that's how the calls are directed to you. So leads they get forwarded to you in two ways. Number one, they either call that tracking number that then gets directed, that gets forwarded to you, or the second option, they might opt to want to fill out the contact form on the landing page, and then that gets emailed to your intake so that you can follow up. But most of the times, leads they're going to be calling that tracking number that gets directed to you.
Okay. So, in other words, you guys build a website for us, or how does that work?
Yep, exactly. So it's not really a website. There's a difference between a website and a high converting landing page. Most people who run, ads on Google, they make the mistake of sending their traffic to a website. And the reason why that's a mistake is because a website isn't built to convert, internet traffic into leads for your business. So a lot of people who run ads on Google make that mistake, and they end up, not getting the results they want, or they end up blowing through a lot of money. and then they don't see any results, and then they say that Google Ads doesn't work, you know. So what we do is, you know, we have our proven system together. We build the landing page that we know already converts. We convert to convert that internet traffic into leads for your business. So yeah, we take care of all that. You're not going to be doing anything differently but picking up the phone to talk to these leads.
Okay, so basically you're an SEO company. You try to get our page up on top so people
Nope.
would see our page.
So we're actually the exact opposite of SEO. SEO is totally completely different. Google is one of the most profitable businesses in the world, and they actually don't make any money off of SEO, right? So they obviously they want to favor people who are running ads on their platform in order for their business to be more profitable. So when we run Google Ads, we automatically the landing page that we build for you appears at the top of the page on Google. Whereas SEO, you know, you're paying these SEO companies $5,000 a month or whatever it is, and then you have to wait.
No, I get it.
Yeah, six
So
to
you
12 months
get
to rank.
you're a pay per click company. You kind of polish the pay per click system so we get clicks coming to us in a more of a viable manner.
Right. So we combine the pay-per-clicks along with our you know, unique call tracking system, our high converting landing page that we've tested, and then that's how the system works. Most people, they just set up the Google ad campaign, and that's really the easy part. Anybody can put that together, but you gotta set it up the whole system the right way in order for you to see results.
Right. So when you say you have to set up the system the right way, is when are you trying to like see if our website is good so it's connected that way, or how does that work?
So when I say set up the right way, I mean setting up the Google Ads the right way, making sure that your keywords are dialed in, your settings and all that is set up the right way. You have unique call tracking system in place where you're able to track your leads, track exactly all the metrics, where the leads are coming from, which, you know, which keywords is working, which is not working, because we can turn off whatever is not making you money and leave on whatever is generating you new business. So then all that works together to have a profitable campaign.
So how do you guys charge us?
So we just charge a monthly fee, a management fee to set up everything, and then we manage the whole entire campaign. We take care of all the ads management, the call tracking, and making sure all the leads are getting sent to you directly, um, and all that. So we set that up and we manage it on a monthly basis.
I see. So do you do it per call, or how is your charging system
So
set
how our
up?
pricing works is we set up the whole entire system for you, right? We set up your Google Ads, we set up the high converting landing page and have that in place for you to convert the traffic into leads for your business. We have the call tracking system that you'll be able to log in, track all your leads, and that way we can see on our end too what's working and what's not working. And what we charge is just a monthly management fee of $1,500. And we also charge for the first month just a one-time setup fee of $1,000. And then that way we can set up your whole entire campaign.
Okay, so but yeah, so that's separate and apart from the pay per click, which we have to like give you a budget for, right?
Exactly. So yep. So the ad spend would be completely different. That doesn't get charged up front because Google only charges you when someone actually clicks on your ad. So that's a great thing about it. You know, you're not paying just to appear. You're paying when you actually, you know, getting some type of activity. People are clicking on your ad, seeing your landing page and calling in and things like that. But yeah, that ad budget is separate from our management fee.
Okay, so when you say you're managing the actual ad and keywords and stuff like that to land on a landing page, what is the landing page? Our website?
So a landing page looks like a website, but it has less distraction links and things like that. The difference between a landing page and a regular website, and I'm on your website right now looking at it. You know, your website looks great. It's just not built to convert internet traffic. So if you were to run ads on Google right now and send traffic to your website, you wouldn't be converting that traffic. And the reason is because you don't have like a clear call to action. When someone goes onto your landing page, they need to see a clear call to action, a phone number right away where they can click on it, a contact form, and no links, zero distraction links on your website because we don't want people clicking around and things like that. People have especially people who are searching on the internet, they have a really short attention span. So we want to capitalize on that and convert them into a lead as soon as possible. So we want them to either call you or fill out a contact form so that they can talk to you right away.
So, okay, so basically it's not connected to our website, this landing page, right? Because our website is under construction and it's got a lot of flaws.
Right.
Because you know, if someone sees the website, they could probably, yeah, look and scroll and look at the photos and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah. So
But if they do, our website right now is less competitive looking than others out
right. So
there.
your
Some
website, I
some
mean,
websites.
your website would be used for like organic traffic. You know what I mean? Like if you were to, just put your website up so people can check it out, learn more about you, see what you guys do, then that's all great. But I'm saying in the perspective of if you were to run ads and send the traffic from those ads um, to their destination, you don't want to send it to your website. You want to send it to a high converting landing page that's built that functions to convert that traffic into leads for your business. So your website, there's nothing wrong with it. I would say it's just better for organic traffic. If someone wants to learn more about you, you send them to your website. But if you want
Yeah,
to,
that's the
yep,
thing.
exactly.
From what I've understood is we got a website guy, and he's telling us all the backlinks are dead, and there's a lot of like error functions and stuff like that. So we that's the thing. We that's why I was hesitant to do pay per click. It's because I thought that first of all, our Google profile doesn't look good. It's not fully complete. It's got outdated photos and things like that. So that's why we didn't do a pay per click. But if we go forward with the pay per click, you're saying that our website's really not the driving factor in getting these leads.
Yeah, so like I said, most people that run ads on Google, they make that mistake of, sending their traffic to the website, right? And website, most of the time, it's not built to convert traffic. So that's why we at our company, we make sure we cover all that on our end for our clients, and we build that high converting landing page for you, and we send the traffic to that high converting landing page in order to convert that traffic. So yeah, we would be hosting that landing page on a different domain, similar to your domain that you have now. But so it doesn't matter like, what your website looks like right now. It doesn't matter if it's, not working or anything like that, because we build our whole system on our end for you guys, right? So you don't have to do anything differently.
So you mentioned that you guarantee or increase of leads and things like that. How do you do that? Like, how do we know that we're going to be getting these leads if we pay you guys like $1,500 to host it and manage it?
Yeah. So, like I said, everything is trackable. So that's a really cool thing about what we do is everything is trackable and measurable, right? You're going to have full access to the unique call tracking system dashboard. I'll give you and whoever else you want to have access logins to that dashboard. You'll be able to log in, see exactly how many leads has called in, and then listen back on all the recordings if you like. You're going to have access to the Google dashboard as well, so you can see your investment, what your return on investment looks like. So everything is measurable down to the penny. And then you'll also be able to track exactly how many leads we bring you. So you're never guessing like where this lead came from or anything like that. You just log into the dashboard and you'll be able to see exactly who called in and how many people called in.
So, okay, give me again the services that you provide. You put keywords in and you connect it to the landing page, right?
Yeah. So we set up your whole Google Ads campaign, right? We make sure all
Which
that is
is
set up
what?
the right way. And then we send the traffic, the people that click on your ad, onto the high converting landing page that we built for you. From there, people call the tracking number on that landing page, which we set up the unique call tracking system, and then that gets forwarded directly to your office, your main line, or whoever you want it to forward it to.
So when you say you do the Google Ads campaign, what does that entail?
So that entails setting up the ad copy, putting together all the keywords, making sure the settings is set up so that you're getting leads within your area of practice, right? A lot of people who run Google Ads, they don't set it up the right way. They start getting phone calls from like different states and stuff like that. And obviously, we don't want to burn any of your money. We want leads coming from your area. Not only that, we want to be able to target the cases that you want. So for example, you want accident cases, right? We want to make sure that we're getting those type of calls coming in instead of, calls that are for something else that you're not looking for. So we keep everything really tight, and we make sure that we're targeting your ideal case that you want.
Okay, and then you said you would send the traffic to the landing page. So I assume you're gonna build the landing page from ground up.
So we already have high converting landing pages in place and things like that. Like I said, we've been doing this for years, and we've tested over 1.5, close to $2 million now in ad spend. So we do have like a template structure that we use, but then we put all of your information on there. So like your logo, your company name and things like that. All that stays the same. It's just we're using our layout, our template and things like that. What we know converts.
Okay. And what's your conversion rate for the where you who are these attorneys that are
So
getting your services?
So most attorneys that run ads on Google in general, they convert anywhere between 6 to 12%, right? So out of 100 clicks, they're getting maybe 6 to 10 leads. With us, we're converting for personal injury attorneys, specifically accident attorneys, we convert anywhere between 20 to 25%. So, you're going to be generating 20 leads for every 100 clicks. And that's how how we've been so successful. And we've been able to help law firms scale up their business through the systems that I just pretty much outlined to you.
So you do know that on the average, so the $1,500, does that include the Google Pay PPC or
No,
what is that?
no. So the $1,500 is our management fee. That's for us to manage your whole entire system, making sure everything's running smoothly. We also optimize your campaign and your systems and things like that, because as you run ads, we get more data from Google on what's coming in and what's working, what's not working. So we optimize your campaign by turning off things that aren't working, and then we focus more on things that are generating you more phone calls and more leads. So that's what we do as far as like our management side. The ad spend is what you would need to allocate towards your monthly budget. It doesn't get charged up front. It goes directly to Google. So your ad budget would be completely separate.
And how much is that for auto accidents per click?
So per click, it changes every day. It changes every hour, depending on how many people are running ads and things like that. For Los Angeles, it's a big city, so there's people running ads and things like that. But the cool thing about you running ads on Google is that, like I said, you're not paying just to be on Google. You only pay when someone actually clicks, they see your ad, they click on your ad, and they see your landing page. So what I usually recommend for these type for personal injury, as far as like ad budget, um, is anywhere between $5 to $10,000 for the ad budget. And from there, you're gonna be able to see enough volume of phone calls coming in so that you guys are seeing consistent calls throughout the month.
Okay, so and how much is that per click? You know?
Per click, like it changes every hour, but if I had to tell you, like ballpark it, it's anywhere between I want to say anywhere between $60 to maybe $500 per click, right? These are someone that they see your ad, they click on your ad, they see the landing page, and if you're converting at about 20%, right, you should be seeing leads, a phone call for every $2 to $800. So for every $2 to $800, you should be seeing some type of phone call coming in, exclusively yours, in real time and things like that.
Okay, so basically, out of the $10,000 budget, we might get like 10 to 12 phone calls.
So yeah, so about 10 to 12 phone calls exclusively yours. It could be more, but I'm just giving you like a ballpark number, to be honest. And but we won't know for sure until the end of the month. We take the results at the end of the month, and then we use that as a baseline. and then from there we can adjust your budget to meet your goals, right? So at the end of the month, we know exactly what your numbers look like, how much it costs for the lead, and then from there you can tell me, hey Jordan, I want to raise my budget, I want to see more leads, or we can keep it the same if you're happy, or you can always decrease your budget if you're seeing too many phone calls.
So we use you guys. You said it's $1,000 setup. It's $1,500 a month, and we can cancel next month if it doesn't work out.
Yeah, so the cool thing about us is, we don't try to lock anybody in because we know what we do works. So it's a month-to-month contract. If you're not happy for whatever reason, just let me know. I'll go ahead, I'll cancel it for you. You can pause your campaign anytime you want. You can turn it back on anytime you want. You just let us know. We stay in close communication with you. So yeah, if it's a month-to-month contract, cancel anytime.
What do you have a website we can look at for a landing page right now?
Yeah, it's in the video that I sent over to you, but I can always like do a quick I can always email you guys over like a quick landing page example so you can take a look at it.
Are we able to, is it like right now set up that I can look at it online?
Just for privacy purposes, I wouldn't be able to show you one right now. I need to screenshot it, take out all the info, and I'll be able to email that over to you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But basically, these landing pages, they're just not exclusively our landing page. It's shared by other lawyers, but you disperse them out to our law firm?
No. So the landing page we build for you is exclusively yours. Everything that we build for you is exclusively yours. So the landing page, like I said, we already have a template in place that we base it off on. But then what was that?
Is it just one page or?
Yeah, so the landing page is always one page because we don't want people clicking around. People, they have a very short attention span. They're going to click out, click off, and things like that. So we want the landing page to be super, laser focused on our call to action, which is call you or fill out the contact form.
Right. So basically, it's one of those things where you say, was this accident within the last 2 years? Were you injured? Did you have an attorney? Are you willing to get an attorney? Right? Is it kind of like that?
Yeah, something similar. So a landing page, we put some basic info, obviously letting the website visitor know that they're at the right place, that, they're searching for an accident attorney. They clicked on this ad and now, they're presented with the landing page where it's all about accident attorneys helping them, right? So all they need to do for this free consultation is to call the tracking number, call this phone number for a free consultation, or fill out the contact form. So really, that's only the two options that this website visitor has on this landing page, compared to a website where there's like a whole different things that they can do, like checking out different links and stuff like that. So a landing page, we're hyper focused on the lead calling the phone number or the contact form to talk to an accident attorney.
So when you say when you want to do a pay-per-click, are these the ads are going to be on the side, or are they going to be on the top of the things that say ads or sponsored
Yeah,
ads?
so the way we set up our systems, we get you on the top of Google, right? So that's the cool thing about Google Ads is you're paying your way to the top of the page instead of doing SEO where you have to rank to be on the first page, and that might take you months and things like that. But the cool thing about with us is we set it up the right way so that you appear at the top of the page on Google. Yeah.
Okay. And is the landing page is going to have my picture, or how's that going to be?
Yeah, so how the landing page works is after this phone call, if you guys want to move forward, we'll send you a proposal that kind of like outlines everything we talked about, all the services that I'm going to render to you. We also send you an onboarding form so you can send us all the information, including photos and things like that, so we can include it on the landing page. But the landing page overall is super simple. It's a simple landing page with your logo, your photos, and talks a little bit about your what you guys do and how you guys can help the lead. But yeah, all that I'm gonna send over to you guys after this phone call, and then you just fill in that form for us.
Okay. And what was your name, Jordan?
Yeah, my name is Jordan.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the $1,500 a month is a little. It seems a little bit steep for us. Just our advertising budget is kind of limited right now. especially when we're trying to build the website and increase the organic flow of traffic. What's your room on that? Is there any movement or
So what we can do is I'm willing to move it with you guys, just so if you guys are willing to move forward today. But like I said, with your website and things like that and getting organic traffic, that might take you a while to see some type of momentum going on there, because it does take months for you to rank, if you do decide to rank and pay an SEO company to do that for you. But you're gonna have to shell out a lot of money for you to rank on SEO anyways, especially in Los Angeles. So if you guys are serious and you guys want to move forward today, I'm willing to minimize our fee. What we can do is $1,000 on the management fee, and then $1,000 on the setup fee.
Okay, and this management fee is like a constant thing you guys are doing, or just what? How does that work? Do you guys have a set limited amount of management that you have on it, hours per month, or?
So the management fee is basically us taking care of your entire system, making sure that we're optimizing it daily, making sure the whole entire system is working for you, and continuing to bring in leads for your business. And then also we're optimizing the campaign to increase your profitability on the campaign, right? Lowering your cost per lead, all those type of things go towards that management fee. Now, our management fee does turn to 20%. However, if you do decide to spend $10,000 or more in ad spend, and the reason for that is just because we work exclusively with businesses, and our goal is to grow your business. So if you're seeing your business grow, that we have good intentions, that we only want to work with you guys and making sure that we're helping you guys grow. So
interesting. Okay.
Mhm.
Well then, but you don't have a minimum of ad spend money, right? We can even do like 2,000 or something like that to start off. Or?
Yeah, so you depending on how aggressive you guys want to be, how many phone calls you want to generate, you can really start with any type of ad budget. And like I said, that ad budget doesn't get spent unless people are clicking on your ads anyway. So you
Right.
guys can start with whatever you guys want. However, I do recommend you guys that if you guys are gonna go in on this, you guys should take it serious and go and try to put in as much money as you can into the monthly ad budget, because I want you guys to see like a good volume of calls throughout the month. I don't want you to, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys to invest, a couple $100, and you guys might see 1 or 2 phone calls and then ask me, hey, Jordan, it didn't go so well. Right. So I do want you guys to see consistent calls throughout the month so that you guys are happy. And it's just a win-win situation for everybody when my clients are all in.
What I've noticed in the past, we used to do CPC that was like around anywhere from like 50 to $70. Right now, you're telling me it might go up to $500. Is that because of a different zone in LA, or I've never seen it go that high?
So the $500 is more of the cost per lead. So I'm ballparking that $500 is how much you're paying to receive a phone call, not a click.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you're talking about a phone call, not the actual click.
Right. So I'm talking about phone calls. But as far as like cost per click, like I was saying, it changes every single hour, right? So not every single click is gonna be the same cost. Like you're not gonna be paying $70 every time someone's clicking on your ad, right? It's going to change throughout the day, depending on the hour and things like that, how much traffic, how many people are looking it up and stuff like that. So the cost per click changes throughout the day, every single day, and we make sure that we try to get you not only on the top of the page of Google so that people can click on your ads, but we're also trying to minimize how much you pay so that you can get the most clicks and ultimately get the most phone calls out of your budget.
Okay, I'm going to talk to Amir, and we'll make a decision and see if but send us that snapshot. I'd like to see how your landing page looks like. And if we actually go to LA right now, what look for accident attorneys? Your Google ad will come up or what?
No, so we're not actually we're not working with any attorneys in LA right now. We only exclusively work with one attorney per area. So which is why I'm on a phone call with you today. If we were working with attorneys in your area already, then I wouldn't have taken this phone call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're limiting your clientele.
Yeah,
So
so
then, Jordan, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, so that's how we're able to, bring you exclusive leads. That's how we make sure that you're not fighting over leads or anything like that. Whereas other companies, they work with your competitors and you're having to fight with overshared leads. So that doesn't happen with us.
So, Jordan, just another question for you out of my own curiosity.
Definitely.
So could we essentially be then doing this whole market campaign that you just described for Los Angeles and other available regions that you have?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. So I have.
And if we did do so, the pay-per-click, would that be a little cheaper since Los Angeles is very populated and common? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, definitely. So Los Angeles is obviously a big city. It's a little bit, more people running ads in Los Angeles. So prices are going to be a little bit more compared to other cities. But I have like attorneys where, they started with one office and now they have multiple offices throughout a state because we help them with Google Ads. So you can run ads to more than one location if you have locations in different areas. That's not a problem at all.
Oh, so you have to have a location in a different area, you're saying? Because we cater to we have clients all throughout California. So out of curiosity, let's say we wanted to advertise in SF. Would that be an option through the services you render?
Yeah, definitely. So if you want to, yeah, so we can run ads for any area you want. We would just create a campaign and target that specific area that you want.
So long as it's available. Okay, wonderful. Good to know.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll go ahead. If you guys want to check it out, I can send over you guys a proposal for you guys to look at. I'll outline everything that we talked about today. And then I'll send over a screenshot of what a landing page example, what it would look like. And then from there, if you guys have any questions, you guys can, always feel free to email me. And then take a look at the proposal. And once we get that back, we'll get started on building out your campaign. It takes about 4 business days for us to finish the campaign and putting it all together. So the sooner you get it back to me, the sooner we can get started for you guys.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah. So $1,000 for your management, and then we're gonna tell you how much money we're gonna put on the ad spend.
Yes.
And then we'll I guess figure out the transfer of those funds somehow with your office, right?
So what we do is we on the proposal, if you guys do decide want to work with us, you put your billing info on there and then we charge the card directly using Stripe. So that's how all of our payments work. We charge it through Stripe. And then as far as like your ad spend and things like that, we link your credit card to your Google account that we create for you. You'll be able to log into that, check out check out all the how many clicks you're getting, how much activity you're getting, see what your investments look like in there. So we never charge you the ad spend. All that your ad spend goes directly to Google, so we never touch it.
Okay, but so we tell you, for instance, like if we have a credit card, who does the ad spend?
So Google.
We pay for it, but who actually expedites it?
So Google. So what we do is we link your credit card to your Google account. So Google will charge your card directly as you're getting clicks.
I see.
Yeah.
And you got both you and Google take American Express?
Yeah, we take American Express.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to ask. Some places don't.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Well, send us the proposal and also the screenshot. I'm interested. And would we be able to kind of fidget around with it, revise the landing page with you?
Yeah, definitely. So we don't, I mean, as far as like design and stuff like that, we don't do a whole lot of design because we're not website designers. We just build your landing page, but we can definitely mess around with like, as far as like where you want your photo to look like and things like that. The basic information. But as far as like designing the landing page, because we already know what converts and what doesn't, we don't do a whole lot of change to it. But we definitely let you take a look at the landing page before we go live. We make sure that you're happy with everything, and we let you know before we go live with the campaign.
Sounds good. All right. Thanks a lot, Jordan. Thanks for your time, Jordan. As soon as we get the proposal, we'll let you know.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and send the proposal to you right after this phone call via HelloSign. Look for that email. You guys can check it out. I'll go ahead and also attach a screenshot of the landing page for you to look at, and then just get back to me with any questions you have. All right.
Of course, Jordan. Did you say hello sign?
HelloSign. Yeah. So that's.
Oh, I thought you said hello sign. I was like, are you from the Bay? Yeah, no worries. Hello
That's so
sign. Yeah.
funny.
One letter off.
HelloSign. It's a software we use for you to sign the proposal online, so you'll be able to sign everything online.
No, I was like, I don't know, technology, Bay Area. I was like, maybe I love the word hella. Well, Jordan, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. We'll be in touch.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. So I think that phone call went very well. I think they're going to end up closing. I think they're going to move forward. They seem very interested, had a lot of questions, which I love, right? I love it when um, prospects, they have questions ready for you, and it just makes the phone call last a little bit longer. You're building rapport. You're able to sort of prove your authority, your credibility, in knowing what you're talking about, right? And sharing that with them. And as you can see, like every question they had, I was able to answer it for them. And you knew sometimes, like, I felt stuck and things like that. I wasn't really sure how to word it the right way, making sure it goes smoothly. But I thought overall I did a pretty good job as far as explaining what we do. And I try to focus on, hey, we generate you phone calls, right? And they want to learn more about the Google ads and stuff like that, but I didn't really go dive deep. Hey, we set up all the keywords and all that good stuff, right? I didn't really focus a lot of my time on there. I try to focus more on my time where, hey, we're going to generate you exclusive real-time live transfer phone calls, right? So I think that's what they like to hear. But obviously in the beginning of the call, you want to understand what their pain points are. The pain point was obviously, hey, we ran marketing companies in the past. We did Yelp. It didn't work so well. We got leads from Nolo, but there were shared leads with other four attorneys and things like that. So the solution was, hey, it's exactly what we do, right? We bring you exclusive leads, right? These aren't shared leads. We don't do any of that. So we make sure that the phone calls are directed to you. It's not shared or anything like that. I really try to like emphasize that part and get them to understand that, here's your problem and here's our solution, right? We're this is how we can solve your issue. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and send them the proposal. They seem pretty excited about it. Send the proposal, see if they sign. And then if they do move forward, then I'm going to post that screenshot in my Facebook group, in the YouTube community, and things like that. So make sure you show that post some love and comment on it, so I know that you guys watched this sales call with me, just because I want to know who went through the sales call with me, so that I know you guys are there, right? So I'll keep you guys updated on this phone call. I did budge my management fee down to 1,000, which I felt like I didn't need to. And I felt like they still would have moved forward. However, I did throw in there that if they do decide to spend $10,000 or more, then our management fee turns to 20%, because we exclusively work with you. And I forgot how I worded it exactly, but basically 20% if you guys spend $10,000 or more, right? So $1,000 in management fee is really not that big to me. I would have liked the $1,500, but I still, you know, hope getting them to pay for that setup fee of $1,000 so we can set up the whole entire system. But what I should have done, to be honest, is stick with the $1,500 management fee and then reduce the setup fee to just $500, right? So that would have, I should have did it that way, and I don't know why I didn't. And I did think about that over the phone call as well, but I already said what I said. Is no biggie. So hopefully and then hopefully capitalize, get them great results, get them to spend $10,000 or more, and then my management fee would jump from 1,000 to 2,000, right? So hopefully we can get that going. But nonetheless, they seem to be um, excited about that. I'm gonna go ahead and send the proposal to them and see if they sign up. As as you can tell, this was a one call close, right? This wasn't a 2, 3, 4 follow-up close or anything like that. This was a one call close. This was our first initial call. As you can tell how warm the lead was, right? They were excited. They got both attorneys on board. This was the owner and I think his assistant or whoever takes care of the marketing side or maybe their partners, right? But nonetheless, we got them both on the phone call. They looked forward to talking to me. They had their questions ready, right? They already know a little bit about what I do. And that's why I reconfirmed that in the beginning of the call as well. So, if you guys want to learn how to warm up your prospects, if you're not great at sales like myself, obviously I'm not good at sales. I just hopped on this call talking to them like a normal person, naturally, no script or anything like that. But if you guys want to learn how to generate these type of leads for your business, it doesn't have to be attorneys. It can be really any type of business. As long as if you're trying to grow your agency and get more clients and things like that, I'm going to drop a link in the description for you to click on. You can apply for a one-on-one coaching with me. I've been helping students all around the world grow their agency, get more clients, and implementing systems for their business so that it can run more smooth and things like that. I actually don't even really hop on that. I don't really even hop on that many sales calls anymore. I actually have a sales guy that does it for me, but for YouTube content purposes, that's why I hopped on a call today, right? So if you guys want to learn how to grow your agency, apply for one-on-one coaching, we have different types of programs that best fits you. Go ahead and apply. The link is in the description. You'll schedule a call with my assistant, and then he'll talk to you and see how we can help you out with that. All right. So yeah, you'll be able to schedule a call with either myself or my assistant, and then we'll see how we can help you grow your business. All right. So if you're interested, the link's in the description. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Do so now. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the phone call and leave your comment, your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know how the phone call went to you guys. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next call. Peace. All right, guys. So I actually had to go back and re-edit this video because the clients decided to sign on the next day. So the proposal, everything, all that signed back. I charged, processed the card. As you guys saw in the beginning of this video, I attached a screenshot of the payments that went through and everything like that. So the clients decided to move forward. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that live sales call. As you could tell, I'm not a salesperson or anything like that, but because of our system, we're able to warm up our leads. By the time I'm hopping on calls with them, there's not a whole lot of resistance, and it makes the closing that much easier, right, guys? So if you guys enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel, and help push out this video by liking it and giving me your shows of love in the comment section below. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.